Morning, folks. So this is the state of 2017 in a major city like London. Look at all these guys, man. Wow. There's even a guy down there with a wheelchair. Well, say a guy, I don't know. I think it's a guy, I don't know, it could be a woman, I don't know. Somebody homeless with a wheelchair down there. Wow. I'm speaking quietly because obviously they're still asleep and I don't want to sort of wake people up, you know what I mean? But it's really sad when you think about it. Wow, man. In this day and age and all that. Wow, man. Look. See, look, that's the guy with the wheelchair there, or person, I should say, with the wheelchair. Because I have no idea whether it's male or female, obviously. Do you know what I mean? Oh dear. So, yeah, what did you make of that 3 AM challenge, by the way? Didn't go very well, did it? Oh dear. Yeah. So, yeah, curtains are opening. Oh, that's weird. Just automatic blinds opening at the side of me. Just caught that movement just then. Yeah, so anyway, as you can see, I'm drinking my coffee and I'll have another fag in a minute and start of yet another day. So also last night I was trying a little experiment last night, because like I've said in most of my, well, not most, but in a lot of my vlogs before, how I'm very curious about the supernatural and all that sort of thing. And so I was trying out another Ouija board session sort of thing. Of course, nothing happened. Do you know what I mean? Now I know that people say like, well, you're supposed to do it with other people. You're not supposed to do it on your own. Blah 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 blah. Like I said, to be quite honest, I don't really believe in it. To be quite honest, I think it's psychological. For the most part, and like I said, my little theory is that I think we sort of create these things ourselves through our subconscious, or if we don't actually create it ourselves, we're interacting with an energy that we don't understand fully yet. Maybe we never will, but I reckon that on some subconscious level we connect with some energy that's neither good nor evil, do you know what I mean? And we project our own thoughts and feelings onto it, and then it reacts in the way it does, do you know what I mean? That's my little theory. It's obviously just a little theory and I've got no way of proving it, nothing to back it up with, but it's just my little theory, do you know what I mean? That's what people experience, as in ghosts and poltergeists and all the rest of it, and aliens. I think aliens are the same thing, perhaps, do you know what I mean? That people experience it, you know, depending on their own personal experiences from childhood and so on and what have you. But like I said, I mean, that's just my little pet theory. I mean, really, honestly, I have no idea. You know, maybe what all the people have said in the past and what have you sort of thing is true, and it is ghosts and you know, and poltergeists and all that sort of thing, and blah 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 blah. I have no idea, absolutely. But at the end of the day, I tried it again last night. I was in my house and I was trying this Ouija board thing. And it's one that I made myself anyway, so again, whether that makes a difference or not, I have no idea. And the fact that I was doing it on my own, because people say you're supposed to do it with other people, which again, to me, makes me believe and suspect that it is down to ourselves. It's down to us that we somehow create these things somehow, you know, where we, like I said, on a subconscious level, whether it's a psychological thing, and with another person present, you know, maybe it's some sort of like collective consciousness thing or something, do you know what I mean? So anyway, that's my interpretation. Like I said, I didn't experience anything, nothing happened, do you know what I mean? The thing didn't even move, you know what I mean? So, you know, anyway, So I didn't film it because I've done that before, and like it's just boring because nothing ever happens. Do you know what I mean? So what's the point if nothing happens? Do you know what I mean? So anyway, right. Like I said, I just thought I'd make a little video this morning as I normally do. I know it's usually a little bit sort of samey. You know, it's a bit like Groundhog Day sometimes when you start working. It's kind of like the same thing every day for months and weeks on end, I suppose. You know, so. But anyway, yeah. So I'm just having a wander around for a bit. It's about 6:30, I think, roughly. I'm not entirely sure, to be quite honest with you. I think it's about 6:30, I think, or thereabouts. So yeah, okay. I think that's basically it for now. Not sure what else to chat about right this minute. So I think for the time being, I'm going to leave it there, and I shall catch you folks later. Bye for now. Okay folks, so I'm going to go into work in a minute. I just thought I'd come round here. It's a bit quieter. It's always a bit quieter around these streets. Away from the main, what's the name, Victoria Street, which is just there, where my shop's on the corner. Yeah, so it's a little bit quiet around here, as you can tell. Sorry, excuse me, flipping heck. Wow. Yawning. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I'm in one of those funny contemplative spaces at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, it's got me thinking. Seeing all those homeless people there, and I don't know. You know, I was doing a lot of homeless volunteering stuff and peer mentor work and stuff, and most of that, if not all of that, more or less, apart from the anger group today, has dried up one way or another. And obviously now, as you obviously know, I'm doing all this, doing the prep thing, and now I'm doing 5 days a week instead of the 4. So yeah, I don't know, it's just yeah, you see, the thing is that I've been wanting to do a little sort of kind of documentary kind of thing for a little while about homelessness, sort of maybe interviewing some of the people on the street, or whatever. I've been thinking about this for a long time. I've been wanting to get round to doing it for a long time. But there's lots of different sort of factors that come into it, and it's not as straightforward as it sounds necessarily. So yeah, I might have a little chat to John at some point. I might try and catch up with John and have a little chat with John and see if he can sort of point me in the right direction, give me some ideas. And because, like I say, I've been wanting to do this for a little while, and I just want to try and, I don't know, I mean, it's like, I know that it's, you know, what is a documentary going to do? What's that going to change anything? What's that going to help? And I think really it's more for my benefit than anything else, really. But in that, I hope that it also helps other people, perhaps. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Just feel the need. So yeah, I think that's maybe something I should think about. Yeah, because, like I said, it's like it's interesting because it all relates and connects to my creative side of me. Because like, I've got a creative nature, and these days it doesn't get a heck of a lot of outlet. And it's funny because, like, at one time when I used to get this sense I needed to do something, especially something creative particularly, but anything in general really, if I felt the need to do something, I thought like there's a burning desire for some reason to do something, more often than not I would go with it, regardless of whether it seems like it's the right thing or whatever really. Inevitably it turned out to be probably the right thing. Sometimes not necessarily, but not in a disastrous way necessarily. But you know, the thing is that I've not been doing that for a long time. You know, I get this sense I need to paint something, or I need to do something, or be creative in some way or other, and I've just denied that need, if you like. You know, I've just said to myself, nah, I've got other things to do, or I don't feel like it, or you know, one excuse or another that I'll come up with as to why perhaps I won't do it. So basically I've been putting off. It's like that, like the painting. Like this weekend that's just gone, I was supposed to do that painting, or try to finish it off, I should say, and I never did. You know, and there was no reason why I couldn't have done. So I think I really need to try and get back in touch with my creative side. It's a need. It's not just a want. It's a need. You know, because like, to be perfectly honest with you, I think it helps my mental health, the state of my mental health. To be quite honest, I think it really does. Do you know what I mean? Because essentially, it's a part of who I am. You know. Anyway, right. Okay. I think I'm kind of just waffling at the minute, so right, okay, I'll leave it there for now, folks. Got to think about this, and again, you know, if you want to drop me a comment about this and see what you guys think, and you know, what do you think about doing a documentary about the homelessness and home, you know, actually, you know, getting some of their stories, you know what I mean, on camera and stuff and what have you. And I think that'd be kind of an interesting thing, to be quite honest. I'd be interested. Well, of course, I suppose I would be, really, considering. But yeah, I think it'd be really interesting to get the stories, and obviously you've got to get permission of people. Do you know what I mean? They're still people at the end of the day. You can't just willy-nilly film people and then stick it on a public arena. You know, you've got to get their permission, and you know, it can be complex an issue that sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Because people can agree initially, and then later on they might say something in the video that they then think to themselves, oh, I wish I hadn't said that, and do you know what I mean? And they wouldn't necessarily want that out in the public sphere, sort of thing. And you know, and a lot of homeless people, you'll find that because of the backgrounds that they come from and stuff, they don't want a lot of flipping, you know, they don't want a lot of people in their, you know, in knowing all their business, sort of thing. They're quite private people sometimes, generally. So you got to respect that. Do you know what I mean? So, but it would nonetheless be really interesting and fascinating to try and get some of their stories, like, you know what I mean? Okay, so yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now, folks, and I'll catch you folks later. Bye for now. Okay, folks, so I've just finished work. And I'm about to go into the anger group, into the passage. This is the passage resource centre. This is for the homeless guys and that. So I'm about to go in here and run the anger group, and then I'm going to head home and try and get this all uploaded and edited and get it up tonight if I can. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now. I know this is just a short little end piece to the video I made earlier this morning, and yeah, okay, so for now I'll leave it there, and I'll catch you folks later. Bye for now.